Chilled brigadeiro cake, a perfect recipe that only requires a blender. So in your blender, we're going to add 3 eggs and half a cup of oil and then 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Now add 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of sugar, and after mixing everything, we're going to add the flour. So 2 cups of flour in total. Go ahead and mix again. And after mixing, our batter is almost ready. Now we're going to add 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Then add 1 tablespoon of baking soda and just mix lightly to dissolve. Now we're going to pour the batter into a pan greased with butter and some cocoa powder. Just spread it out nice and evenly and then bake at 350 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. Meanwhile, let's prepare the cake syrup. So 500 milliliters of milk, half a cup of sugar, 4 tablespoons of 50% cocoa powder, and just mix well before turning on the heat. Then we're going to turn the heat to medium and stir until that milk starts to boil. Also add 1 tablespoon of butter and just mix well until it is dissolved. Now, once the milk is dissolved and the butter melts, that's when you know it's ready. So now just turn off the heat and let it cool. And then in a pot, add 2 cans of condensed milk. That's going to be 800 grams of condensed milk in your pot in total. Then add 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 1 tablespoon of butter, and just mix everything really well before turning on the heat. This is the brigadeiro recipe, the best chocolate you have ever tasted in your life. At this point, we're going to turn the heat to low and stir until it thickens. Now, this is the ideal texture for our recipe. So now we're going to add the remaining ingredients. Add 200 grams of chocolate, 200 grams of heavy cream. Just mix everything really well. You want to just stir until all that chocolate melts. Now, this is the ideal consistency. You can see it's a very thick cream. And at this point, your kitchen's going to have a lovely chocolate aroma. I love the taste of this chocolate filling. It's so good. Now, add the cream to a bowl. You can see how creamy and how perfect it is. And after adding to the bowl, cover with plastic wrap on top. Make sure the wrap touches the brigadeiro. Now, after 35 minutes, our cake is ready. So before cutting it in half, I just let the cake cool a little bit. Now just spread that chocolate syrup on top. So just spread the brigadeiro on top. You can see it's very thick. Add as much as you like and don't hesitate to be generous with the chocolate. Now cover the filling with the other half of the cake and place it right on top. Moisten it again. And now just finish with the remaining brigadeiro on top. So add and spread it out. Now we're going to refrigerate until it is chilled. And after some time, our cake is ready. But nothing is better than more chocolate on a chocolate cake. So add some chocolate sprinkles on top. And let's go ahead and taste it. So serve a generous slice to your family. This is a cake with lots of chocolate. Enjoy.